And welcome back, everyone. I will be opening the final Suruga-Ya package that I ordered. This one did take a while to get to me, but I'll explain everything at the end. I just want to go ahead and open this package to make sure everything's there. It was raining when this was delivered, so I also want to make sure everything is not wet. They ship this in the typical way Suruga-Ya usually ships things shrink wrapped, as you can see, inside of a big box. So the first thing that'll pop out, I'm very happy to say, is the full set of this re-ment Sumikogurashi Halloween set. It was either this or a Pokemon set I've been eyeing, but I thought this one was so cute in that you can build a trail of the little guys. There's 6 in the set, and then you have these other 2. So 8 total, and they're just all so cute, very simple design-wise, but adorable. I'm not going to open them in this video, but these are used. I'm very happy that the box is included, but to my knowledge, I think these are already opened. Oh, never mind. These aren't opened. That's crazy. Okay. That's Japan for you, even though it says used. All that could mean is that they open the box and that's it. But it looks like the actual boxes inside are not open. So I might do a video unboxing that. That'd be cool. Moving on. This order does not have a lot of stuff, so this may be a short video. There is a lot of small stuff in here. Start with this. I believe this is the only little figurine that I purchased. So this is a Chikawa Gachapon figure of the little star character. At first I thought it was the one that I think there's a plush that vibrates and throws a tantrum that I've seen online. It looks a little freaky, to be quite honest, but I don't have room for stuff like that right now until I reorganize and sell off some of my collection. So I thought a little figurine would be enough because I really adore the design of this and the expression of this star. So here's the checklist of all the figurines that were in this gachapon. They're all really cute and they do sit down. I'm not sure about this star. I don't think it would sit down. Oh wow, the texture of this figure is rubbery. I think it's made out of rubber. Oh yeah. Oh wait, is this an eraser? This might be an eraser. Just because I have a lot of erasers that are unique shapes and they come apart like this as well. That's my assumption, otherwise I'm not sure why. So it's cool that it's an eraser, but it's not really what I was looking for. I didn't realize it was an eraser. So I'm not going to use it for that purpose. It is a bummer because eraser material gets dirty. But it is very cute. So I'll just display it and see how he survives. But yeah, it doesn't stand on its own. But the way that it lays is really cute. Alright, next I ordered a few pens this time around, I believe, because I was kind of curious. I've been wanting to order some some stationery, like actual calligraphy items from Japan for a while, but obviously shipping would be very expensive. So I was hoping I could find some stuff on Suruga-Ya, since they have the free shipping promotions. They really don't have a lot. They are not really a site to look for actual regular stationery. Their main focus is collectibles. So if you find any stationery on there, it's usually related to some kind of existing series or brand. But I was able to find some things. So I'll start off with this. Obviously, this is still merchandise for the anime Spy Family, which I did enjoy. Wow, this is only 100 yen. I feel gypped. Oh, never mind, 1100. I don't think I paid that much for it. I don't remember. Again, I'll put all the prices on the screen. But this is I believe it's a pen. Yeah, Uniball. I love that brand. I find their pens to be very silky smooth. So here's the art of Yor. Adorable. She's such a great character. Here is the pen. Oh, this has some weight to it. So obviously stationery companies are going to partner with anime. Oh, this is brand new. That's great. To create high-end merch. We've seen it with the notebooks. I think I have a Deku sketchbook from Crocus, which is a very common brand I've seen from Japanese stores. That's very sloppy. I apologize. It's not the smoothest that I would hope. Oh, never mind. It's getting better. Oh, that's nice. It has some weight to it, which I really appreciate. And obviously, Yor is the highlight. So, very good quality, I believe. Very happy with that. Next, I have a Detective Conan pen. This is by Sarasa Zebra. There were a lot of Detective Conan pens that I was tempted by, but I was trying to be more frugal this time around because I already have a lot of stationery. Shinichi was on the packaging, by the way. So this one's not as heavy as the Yor one, but it feels really nice. It has this rubber bottom. This fancy looking, I'm sure there's a technical term for that part of the pen, but I don't know what it is. And this is a 0.4 size, whereas the other one was 0.5. So this should be finer. Oh, it's brand new as well. Ooh, this one's a little rough. Oh, that's right. This one's also blue. So it's not silky smooth, but it does write very well. Very fine. None of these smear. And there were different colors. I chose blue because I was getting more than one, so I wanted some variety. And I do use blue pens a lot in my work, so I thought that would be useful. Okay, so the last pen that I bought is this Deku one from the brand Kurutoga, which I think I have a couple mechanical pencils from them. But this one is decked out. And I think this is a mechanical pencil as well. This is the kind that I believe rotates and points your lead for you as you write. Because that's often an issue with mechanical pencils, where the more you write, it tends, obviously you're going to hold the pen the same way. So the lead will get angled on one side and it'll write smudgy, sometimes rotate, and then it's just not a good time writing, basically. So this will rotate as you write so that the lead is always pointy. There you go. Yeah, I definitely have a couple mechanical pencils because this is the same mechanism that I have from this brand. And it's Uniball as well. 0.5 lead. So, I mean, it's a mechanical pencil. Not much else to say. I have a ton right now, so I don't think I'll be using this anytime soon. But, Deku's on the side, and it's a very nice green color. So, really cool. And it says one for all down here. All right, the last two pieces of writing stationery are these two brush pens that are not associated with any series at all. So I was genuinely surprised to find them on Suruga-Ya's site. Maybe because they're related to a hobby and they'll have hobby related stuff, but I'm not sure. All I know is they were cheap and I took the chance to buy them because I did look them up on American Amazon sites and other stationery sites that import Japanese stationery, and it was much cheaper to get them through Suruga-Ya with the promotion. So I don't believe there's going to be a lot to talk about with these because I think they're just regular brush pens. One is just a grayer tone than the other. Maybe that's, and these are both by Pentel. But yeah, I think that indicates one's black, one's kind of this grayer tone. I will test out the gray one. It's very long, and I believe this is the kind that you can refill. It very much reminds me of like watercolor brushes. Maybe that's what this is. But I'm assuming you can refill the ink portion of this. Oh, this tightens to the left. That's interesting. Cultural differences. Oh, I see. So you remove this red ring to get the ink to flow, I'm assuming, and then it should poke through next time you screw it back in. And then that should work. Oh, there we go. Ink is flowing. Ooh, it's coming in fast. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Whoa. Whoa. That's so nice. It's like an actual calligraphy ink pen. Well, I'm terrible at calligraphy, but this will be nice to draw with or even practice some calligraphy because the ink does layer. So you can definitely sketch with this. That's so cool. I'm assuming I can put the cap back on so it doesn't keep flowing with ink. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can put this red ring back on and put it back on there so it doesn't use all the ink. That's going to be a little tricky. They tighten their stuff the opposite way, so it's not righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay, there we go. Excellent. That's super cool. I love this. I'm so glad I bought it. And I also have a dark one, so I'll have a light and a black. I'll just go ahead and open this. That way I don't have to deal with the packaging when I go store this somewhere. Ouch. I'll cut myself. Had to go get a Band-Aid for that. But let's move on to the last few items. So I'll start with this one. I went on a hunt for one specific type of item. I've known these have existed for a long time, but I've never been able to find them in US stores, in Daiso, any type of Asian market that I've stumbled across, either in person or online. I'm assuming they just don't think clear files are a popular piece of merchandise here in the US, which is fair, but I have a ton of them, so I need a proper place to store them and have them displayed. So I went on Suruga-Ya and found as many clear file holders that I could, because in Japan you can buy actual binders for your clear files, intentionally made in the size of common sizes of clear files, but slightly bigger, that they can actually hold the clear file instead of just like a piece of paper. So I found this Kuroko's basketball one that I was very happy to find. It has all of the main miracles on the front plus Kagami. And obviously it just looks like a standard file folder, but I'm going to grab some of the clear files that I own and see if I can store them in there. The back just has Kuroko's basketball branding. I believe that's a B5 size. But then I also found this one for, this is not a series I'm familiar with. I think it's a mobile game, Procelarm, I don't know how to pronounce that. But the art looked cool, you know, pretty boys, pretty anime boys. I will not say no to that. And it's the standard A4 size, I mean, which is what I needed because most of my clear files are the standard A4 size. And it has multiple pages. I'm hoping I can store 2 clear files per page, but we'll see. And yeah, it's just a binder full of these clear pages that you can store. You're supposed to be able to store clear files in. And I got a couple of these just to test them out because I wasn't sure. Because for some of these listings, it's really unclear. Some of them specify they're for clear files. Others popped up when I made the search for clear files, but it didn't really specify it was for clear files. So I did go ahead and get this one of a cute anime girl that's really not my style, but it said clear file holder clearly on the front. So that was good enough for me. I do like the art of her on the back, though. She's really cute. So she must be some kind of anime nurse. I'm going to get back to those at the end, after I go through the art books that I bought. These are the last 2 items that I purchased. I've been looking for this particular art book for a minute. I have, I believe, the partner book to it. And I was very happy to find volume 1 or 2 or whatever of this series. So I'm pretty sure there's 2 books from this artist. One's black, one's white. I have the black one, and now I have the white one. The art inside is really pretty. I love their style. It's very soft, and I love the thin line work. Barely visible. It's very hard for me to do. I love line work. And the colors, the way that they color, there's so much dynamism in their line work, and their characters are very interesting looking. So yeah, just really pretty. So love that. And then I believe this is the 2nd volume of the Toilet Bound Hanako-kun art book series. I don't think there's a 3rd one. There's just the 2, but I love this artist's style. And while I have not caught up to the manga, it's been a while since I've read it and bought volumes for it, I still love their art. And this one, I believe, it looks brand new, even though I think I bought it used. So yeah, this looks brand new. It still even has the ribbon from the bookstore. Really cool. It has the Suruga-Ya sticker. I'll work on removing that later. Really cool. Love the embossing. It's kind of that matte texture. Oh, neat. Oh, look at those colors. Such cool art. Really cute too. I just love it. So yeah, really glad to have that. And that's the end of the haul, but let me go ahead and test out these clear file holders. Okay, this is currently what I use to store my clear files. This is a plastic pocket folder in the B4 size. I got this from Daiso a while back. The downside is that it's too big for a lot of these clear files, so they move around a lot, and this is also a size that I just can't easily fit in my bookshelves, so it's very cumbersome to store the clear files. You can see they're kind of all misaligned because there's so much room for them to move around. I really don't like it, so I'm hoping that these holders will fix this issue. Is that just one? Yeah. No, this is 2 clear files. I have some smaller ones that I can test out that one later. But first, let's start with the Maid Girl one. I have my full confidence in this one because it does say clear file holder. But just for the sake of my sanity, I will start testing this one. This looks brand new, honestly. Crazy. Ugh. I'm a little worried now. It's kind of tight. Maybe because there is plastic on this. And I don't really want to remove them from the plastic. So let me see if I can pull out one that doesn't have plastic around it. Yes, I do have a lot of clear files. It just kind of got out of hand because they're so cheap when you shop online. They're starting to be a thing in the West as well. I've seen them at Daiso, obviously, but also like Asian merchandise stores, Korean ones as well, have started to carry them with cute art. Yay! Okay, that makes me so happy. Yeah, so I just need to remove them from the plastic and they'll be fine. Oh, it is a shame though, because some of these do have artwork on both sides and it's really cute. But for the most part, they have a main side that I would prefer to display, so I'll just have to decide, how I display them. But there we go. Perfect fit. They're not going to slide around. And this is a nice size to put on a bookshelf. Excellent. This one says Tsukino Talent Production. I believe this was from a cafe. So I don't know if the cute anime boys were from a series or if they were just created for this cafe event. But very interesting, the culture behind cafes in Japan. I wish we had something similar in the US. All right. First of all, this clear file is gorgeous. Let's see. I do think these will fit. They feel around the same size as the other one. Oh yes, perfect. Oh, that's so nice. I'm so excited to organize these finally. And then finally, for peace of mind, here is one in the B4? No, B5 size. Pretty sure. Is this small size? Excellent. Oh, that makes me so happy. So I did good. I did my proper research and chose correct items. So yeah, I'm so happy to finally have these. I really wish Daiso would have something similar. So far, I've spent money buying way too many folders trying to see if they would fit, and so far they haven't. If there is a Daiso alternative, do let me know. That way, you know, I can spread the word, because so far I'm not sure if there is. In Japan, there definitely is. I used to watch a Japanese ASMRist who one of their videos was putting their clear files in an organized binder that they got from Daiso, but I don't think the ones in my area stock that particular folder. But that's just me. Maybe they are being stocked and I'm just not aware. But I do love the ones that I got. I like that they have cool art on them, because these are plastic. The covers are plastic, so it's not like, you could definitely put stickers, but because of this texture, both of these have this rough striped texture. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on the camera. This one doesn't, but it's still that plastic texture that I think stickers might fall off even if you try to decorate it that way. So getting anime branded ones is really nice. Wow. One thing I didn't mention, because I didn't notice until after I started editing, is that I actually ordered this Force of Will card pack, and it didn't arrive in the package. So I thought, oh no, I have another issue. An item is missing from my order. But I did check my receipt. They do include the invoice of everything that's in the package, and this was not listed. And I do remember reading online that was something that did happen to a few people, that the Suruga-Ya English site will do. They will not include something that is out of stock, or for whatever reason they just didn't pack. But that means they also won't charge you for it. So this item was missing from the invoice. So I'm going to double check the initial email that shows what I was charged, just to double check and make sure I wasn't charged for this. But it's like $4, so it's not a big deal. But just be aware that that is something that might happen. I'm not sure why they wouldn't have included this, because it is in stock on their website, and even after they sent my package, they haven't removed it. So I don't know if they just couldn't find it at the time, so they just forgoed packing it and considered it out of stock, and so just didn't include it. But yeah, if that ever happens, they just can't find an item, or it's out of stock even though the site said it was in stock, they may just not tell you and go ahead and pack your order without. All right, everyone, that is it for this haul. Wow, I really should have left those in their original packaging. I might do that for the thumbnail because this looks really barren. But yeah, this is everything that I purchased from this Suruga-Ya haul. It really isn't a lot compared to my other hauls, but every item was intentional. I think this might be my final purchase for a while, but if you're interested, Suruga-Ya does these free shipping campaigns almost every weekend, if not every weekend. I feel like every time I look around Thursday, they have that banner up on their website. So if you're interested in purchasing Japanese merchandise, anime goods, things like that, definitely check out their website. Their search function still needs some work, but if you work with the Japanese website to try and find things, that's really your best bet. Now, on to the drama with this package. So something unique happened when I ordered this. For the most part, Suruga-Ya English is very good at shipping out packages very quickly. Usually once I make my order, if it's within the weekdays or even right before the weekend, they tend to ship it out within a day or two of me making the purchase and my payment going through. That does not necessarily mean that it will be it would have made it out of Japan at that time, but it means that they've packed it and they dropped it off to their shipping carrier. After that, it usually doesn't take more than a week for the package to arrive to me in the US via DHL. What happened this time around is that once it got to Japanese customs at the border, it was sent back to the sender. So it got sent back to Suruga-Ya right before it made it out of Japan. I did freak out a little bit, but I kind of Googled if anyone else had this encounter, and apparently this is not an uncommon occurrence. It's happened before to a few people, especially on the Anime Figures Reddit. According to testimony on there, if you just wait a few days, they usually catch it and will resend the package a few days later. I would not recommend doing this just because I did try that, but nothing was really happening. And after a week, I did try to contact them through Facebook Messenger. They have various contact methods listed at the bottom of their website. I believe Line is one of them and Facebook Messenger is another. I tried Facebook Messenger. It did take them a full day, if not a day and a half. I messaged them pretty late at night for them to get back to me. Once you send the message, it will automate a Japanese message to you saying that they've received your message and will get back to you. But for me, it took about a day and a half for them to get back to me. They basically said that they will investigate as to why it was sent back and determine whether or not they're going to reship it or give me a refund. I thanked them, let them know that I much prefer if this package was resent because I do want the stuff in it. And then I think a day or two after that message was sent, I received an email from the Suruga-Ya website that they had reshipped my package. And after that, it really only took like a day or two for it to get to me. So they must have expressed this through DHL, which is really nice. So overall, I would highly recommend if this happens to you, just message Suruga-Ya via Facebook Messenger to let them know. Definitely include your order number. But that's my recommendation if that happens to y'all. Outside of that experience though, once again, Suruga-Ya came through for me. I love the prices that I got these items for, and I love the items themselves. So very happy to continue using the website. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like always, I will leave links to these products in the description. They may or may not be in stock. Again, Suruga-Ya is a used item website, so whatever stock they have is all they have. The prices also fluctuate. They may have sales on certain items, and the sale expires after a certain time. The English website does not say this, but I know the Japanese website will. So it's definitely a website you need to check every now and again. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see y'all in my next video.